It's time to shine the spotlight on Vancouver Island's best new businesses and the talented entrepreneurs driving growth with their determination, innovation, and resilience. Welcome to the 2021 Douglas Magazine 10 to Watch Awards.
Hi, I'm Carla Sorrell, editor of Douglas Magazine.
Hi, I'm Jim Hayhurst, one of this year's 10 to Watch judges, and also a past 10 to Watch winner.
We're here tonight to celebrate the winners of the annual 10 to Watch Awards by Douglas Magazine. Every year, the award celebrates businesses under 3 years old who are based on Vancouver Island. We've selected businesses who offer a unique perspective and a competitive advantage.
Truly, this year's judges had a very tough time choosing just 10 winners. All of the applicants, and in fact, all of the businesses in our region deserve applause and thanks from all of us for getting through the kind of year that we had. So thank you and well done to everybody.
Let's have a look at our winners.
Our first winner is LetHub, an AI platform that makes it easy for renters and property managers to connect and engage.
LetHub is an AI platform for property managers who want to automate the communication between renters and themselves. Whenever a prospective renter is looking for a property, they contact property managers. What we do is we take care of those inquiries that come in. We respond to questions, we book tours, and we collect feedback. So essentially, cutting down the time it takes for someone to find a place and cutting down the time a leasing agent spends in a day. Well, the company's 2 years old. It's been we've been through a lot in terms of iterations, and now we're sort of moving into a new office, expanding the team. So it's been quite a ride so far. I think the community over here is very tight-knit. Everyone knows everyone in the startup world, and I think it's nice to be recognized because there's a lot of hard work that goes to getting here. And you know, we're thankful to Douglas Magazine showcasing our hard work.
At Mac Renovations, we know what it's like to build something that you love from the ground up, staying true to your purpose and never giving up. Congratulations to LetHub and all the other winners at the 10 to Watch.
Working in an already saturated market, NatureBee's unique take on the beeswax wrap has garnered them huge success. Companies can order branded products and reduce their carbon footprint while doing it.
By 2050, it is estimated that there will be more plastic than fish in our waters. That's why we created NatureBee. Hi, I'm Katie Gamble, and I'm the queen bee of NatureBee beeswax wraps. NatureBee beeswax wraps are the planet-friendly alternative to plastic wrap. They're made from 100% local beeswax, pine tree resin, and jojoba oil, which is infused into 100% cotton base. Plastic is all over the world, and usually it's used for less than 30 seconds and then it's disposed of. Plastic wrap never degrades, and so we wanted to create some sort of alternative that would actually keep your food fresher for longer. It's reusable for up to 1 year, and then at the end of its life, it's actually compostable. So there's all these benefits to it over plastic wrap. I think the reason why we started and became so successful is that this is a product that everyone needs. It's not just for people who are looking to live a more sustainable life, but it's for people who are looking to reduce their food waste, learn something new in the kitchen, and I think that our product has done so well because it is so necessary. We're reducing food waste, we're reducing plastic waste, and we're bringing bright, fun colors to everybody's kitchen. What I love about NatureBee and what I love about my job is that we've created a community of like-minded individuals who are all working together to create a more sustainable place. I feel so humbled and honored to be a part of the legacy of the 10 to Watch Awards. I feel like now this is an addition, expansion to our community that's already growing, and to be able to spread the word about, you know, other entrepreneurs and their creations, and to be a part of that is just such an honor.
We at Acacia Landscape and Pools have been beautifying island communities for almost 35 years. As an entrepreneur myself, I know the passion, determination, and sacrifice it takes to start a new business. Congratulations, NatureBee Wraps, and all the best with your business.
Our next winner is a pioneer in the field of regenerative medicine. Their innovative 3D bioprinting of human tissue is changing the way that treatments can be tested. Let's hear from this winner.
My company, AXOLOTL Biosciences, is a spin-off of my research lab at the University of Victoria, and we essentially make bioinks for 3D printing. So instead of the traditional 3D printing, which most people are familiar with, where you have a plastic filament that's melted and then is extruded into your desired shape, we have a material that will allow you to do this, but with cells, so you actually end up with living tissues. And we then hope to use these tissues for screening drugs. It takes a long time to get drugs into clinical trials being tested on humans, and even here in the pandemic we've seen with the vaccines how long that process takes with pretty much all the scientists in the world working on it. By developing tissues using our bioink and 3D bioprinting, it's a way to speed up that process of drug discovery and development, because you actually can test these drugs on tissues that are human in nature as opposed to using animal models, which has been the traditional model. I love being able to work with students and see how they evolve as they graduate and their careers progress, and even our employees at AXOLOTL, how they grow as scientists and engineers through the process of working on our products and developing our bioinks. We actually incorporated the week the pandemic hit, and so being able to actually get our product out for beta testing and the progress we've made in this year has been really great, and this award I think really vindicates our progress.
Equitex is a locally owned commercial real estate company managing and marketing commercial properties for over 35 years. We value the impact and potential of new business ventures in growing our community. Congratulations, AXOLOTL Biosciences.
Coming up after the break, a local chef is elevating the art of the tortilla. Learn more about this tasty business after the break.
Welcome back to the Douglas 10 to Watch Awards. It's hard for me to think of a sector that's become more important in the last year than food. Dining has taken a huge hit, but home cooking has become something we've all spent a lot of time doing. The next winner is all about flavor. Chef Melina elevates the humble tortilla to a taste bud triumph. Seriously, have you tried them? Let's hear from the entrepreneur behind the business.
We are MATIZ NIXTAMAL tortilla shop, and we do tortillas using the ancient tradition of Mesoamerican times, using the NIXTAMAL cooking technique, using kernels from Armstrong, BC. I see the lack of a good tortilla in Canada, and especially in the western area of Canada, where there was no a good tortilla for me to show Mexican cuisine in the level I wanted to do it. So I decided to implement the NIXTAMAL cooking technique in Canada. What it really makes a good tortilla is the process, taking the kernels into a process of nixtamalization, where it makes using an alkaline solution and then grinding it with a volcanic rock to make the dough. From that point, you make tortillas, not with mixing powders. Every single day with the restrictions and of course with having the pandemic going on, we couldn't imagine how we would survive. So that was probably the most challenging part, is the everyday changing and the growth of the business start kicking up. So for us, the challenge was keeping up with the demand and at the same time having a small, tight operation. It's an honor to be nominated into the 10 Watch and Douglas magazine. It makes me feel proud about it.
The City of Victoria is inspired by our small businesses and entrepreneurs that make Victoria a thriving and prosperous city. We're pleased to congratulate the 10 to Watch winner this year, MATIZ NIXTAMAL.
Our region is known for delivering unique, innovative solutions to global challenges, and our next winner is no exception. Meet Joni, which is advocating for period equity and sustainability on a global scale.
1 in 3 people under the age of 25 in Canada live in period poverty. My name is Linda Biggs, and I'm the co-founder and co-CEO at Joni. Joni is a design-led period care brand on a mission to move period equity forward through our accessible and innovative products and game-changing one-for-one model that we offer 1 pad for every pad purchased at getjoni.com. The feedback has been really great. People are interested in brands that are making changes in Canada. This category has been very stagnant for so long. So having a voice that really resonates with our customers, being able to talk about really big topics that have been stigmatized for so long is really important to addressing a lot of the issues that we're seeing in the category and the industry. I love the people. The people aspect for me has always been the big driver. From the one-for-one side and the nonprofits that we work with and the impacts that they're making, through to our customers who are writing in saying that they have started using pads again or started looking at their periods in a different way because of the way that we are communicating and sharing information. That just makes me get up and feel so happy every day. Being in our second year in business and having launched like a week before COVID hit and we all went into lockdown, it has been quite an insane ride. All startup rides are crazy. I felt like this just added an extra dynamic. So knowing that we won the top 10 to watch was just so reassuring for us and just really solidified the fact that we're on the right path and we are really making an impact to our communities.
At Royal Roads University, our students have big ideas and a passion for change, much like today's winners and tomorrow's entrepreneurs. Congratulations to Get Joni on your award.
In just over 2 years, Bin Breeze has gone from an idea workshopped in the sustainability-focused Project Zero incubator to a thriving business featured on Dragon's Den. Let's hear about how they did it.
My name is Taylor. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Bin Breeze. And we make an organic composting powder. So basically it's a powder that goes in your compost bin right on top of your food that will kill off the fruit flies and make a better soil, but doesn't contain any kind of chemical pesticides. So it actually makes a better soil, a better compost for the municipal composting facility. 2 years ago, I was in this kitchen, it's my parents' kitchen, and I discovered the compost bin was so gross and had so many fruit flies that I thought there's got to be a better way to introduce sustainability to people. And so I wanted to find a way to make that easier. Basically, in the way that we use it, we're sourcing materials that would otherwise be wasted and burned and contribute to climate change. And then we use those materials to get a product that we think encourages sustainable behavior. And downstream, we actually get a better soil result for the municipality or the home composter. And so we like to think of ourselves as like a really model circular economy product, showing that there's ways to, create energy and create jobs in the economy without actually destroying the planet. I think we're really fortunate that during COVID, we launched our business in kind of March of 2020 really. To have grown so much during the pandemic, I'm really grateful, especially given how hard it's been for so many other people. We really have the potential to change composting for not just Canadians, but also citizens of other countries who are maybe slower to adopt the composting process and just in need of a solution.
Monk Office is a team of go-getters and difference makers who think and act outside the box, much like this year's 10 to Watch winners. From one island business to another, congratulations, Bin Breeze.
If you are one of the many people that tried to do a reno while stuck at home, this next winner has you covered. The founders of FLATHAUS created an online platform to connect DIYers with designers. Here's the founder to tell us more.
FLATHAUS is an e-design platform where professional interior design advice is made more accessible to the do-it-yourself or DIY homeowner. If you were planning or in the middle of a home improvement and had a tricky design decision to make, you would go to our website, select one of our Designer on Demand services. We collect all the information that your designer is going to need about your space, and then your designer reaches out within one business day to respond to your questions. My mission and really my passion is to provide not only exceptional service, but equitable value to both the homeowner and the interior designer. Some of the pieces of advice that were given to me that were the hardest to hear, those were the pieces of advice that once I stopped and thought about it, they actually ended up making the biggest difference and the biggest impact in moving forward and even where I am today. To have this recognition is a huge honor. It's a huge confidence booster, but most importantly to know that there's other business professionals out there who don't know me necessarily personally, have seen what I'm doing and believe in it.
The Oceanwell team at PI Financial partners with businesses to drive growth.
This year's 10 to Watch impress us with their grit, determination, and potential for success.
Congratulations, FLATHAUS, on your award.
Coming up after the break, we meet the woman who created a super tasty plant-based alternative to seafood. More 10 to Watch after the break.
Welcome back to the Douglas 10 to Watch Awards. The next winner's product is another tasty treat. With a name like Save the Sea, there's no question that she's on a mission to protect ocean life. She's created a vegan seafood substitute whose first product is a salmon lox made from carrots. Let's meet the founder.
Save the Sea was born while I was running my family's Japanese restaurants. I became vegan in 2017 and I was looking for seafood alternatives to serve to our customers. And at the time, there were, and still to this day, there were 0 options available. So I just started developing my own recipes. So Save the Sea is a plant-based seafood company. We are based in Victoria, and our first product to market is a vegan smoked salmon made from carrots. We use products that resemble the product we're mimicking as closely as possible. And for salmon lox, carrots have a similar color naturally, but they also have a similar texture after we cook them in a certain way. Scientists are predicting that our oceans will collapse by the year 2048 due to overfishing and climate change. So by shifting to a plant-based diet, it has been proven that this can have a positive impact on our environment. We want to be the Beyond Meat of seafood. I moved to Victoria 2 years ago from Whistler, so still relatively new to the community, but have been so blown away how warm the community is, not only in terms of family and friends, but also the plant-based business community has been hugely supportive.
The TELUS team works with entrepreneurs across Vancouver Island to help keep their operations running smoothly. Their drive, passion, and determination never fails to impress, and this year's 10 to Watch winners are no exception. Congratulations, Save the Sea.
Our next winner is a civil engineer's best friend. They've created a safe, fast technology for the inspection of critical infrastructure, no matter where it is in the world. Let's hear more about NIRICSON Technologies.
Just imagine that you're walking on the street, and then a bridge next to you just collapse right there. How would you feel, right? You probably get scared. So at NIRICSON, we are helping infrastructure owners to inspect their structures faster, cheaper, and more accurately. My journey started with my work at the University of Victoria. I was working on a research project starting 2015, where the goal was, how we can help some of the civil engineers, going out there, doing the inspection. So the idea was that, okay, how we can make this whole process efficient, right? So you're spending too much time on site collecting this data set, and if the person is different, then the data collection is different. If we look at right now the industry, there's every year there's one disaster that we've been seeing, either is on the bridge side or on a hydro dam side, right? That's what's happening. So if we could collect data set using NIRICSON's technology on a periodic basis, I think we can mitigate this disaster. It's one of the recognitions that we got right after starting the company last year. So when I heard, I was super excited that Douglas Magazine decided to put us in 10 to Watch award list. So yeah, it was great news.
At Mike Garrett Construction, we pride ourselves in building vibrant residential communities. and we see that this year in the 10 to Watch as they put our mark on Vancouver Island. Congratulations, NIRICSON Technologies.
Our next winner uses mentorship and professional development to create more equitable workplaces. LOCELLE creates a networking opportunity through professional development for women around the world.
LOCELLE is a global platform created to advance women in the workplace through professional development opportunities like mentorship, as well as access to leaders' roundtables. We deliver personal and professional growth to women at work. I'm a mother of two. I have a background in software engineering, and I've worked in tech for over a decade. My journey was really isolating, and I didn't have easier access to like-minded peers, mentors, where we could share, support each other, as well as get the guidance that we needed to advance. And so after I had my two daughters, I just wanted to be part of creating change and part of creating equitable workplaces for women, and I launched LOCELLE. It is an incredible honor for us to win the 10 to Watch award, especially because I've lived on Vancouver Island for over 9 years, and each year, they're so celebrated, these awards, and we would see them. And I would just, hope to see our business, or, even when I didn't have a business, to be one day be featured and be celebrated amongst incredible entrepreneurs in our community, which is so thriving. It's really important for us to start working today to be part of the solution in creating equitable workplaces for women, so that when our daughters grow up, the workplaces and the environments are better for them than they are for us today.
TD Business Banking helps business owners turn their dreams into reality. We congratulate LOCELLE and the rest of this year's 10 to Watch winners, who showcase the tremendous talent and innovation Vancouver Island has to offer.
Congratulations to all of our winners.
You've been a huge success. We can't wait to watch you grow and see what you do next.
And a big thank you to all of the award sponsors this year. It's been a tough year for everybody, and everybody showed up again. Especially big thanks to Check TV, our media sponsor, as well as Freshworks Studios for hosting us at their incredible offices.
Freshworks are a previous 10 to Watch award winner, and we've been thrilled to see how far they've come. Read all about our winners in the 10 to Watch issue of Douglas Magazine, on stands now.
Until next year, which we promise will be live, thanks for watching, and congrats everybody.